I'm Clyde Mitchell, conductor of Lionsgate Sinfonia, right here on the beautiful north shore of Vancouver, British Columbia. I hope this finds you all well and safe and healthy and happy during these very strange times. Welcome to our next installment of Clyde Chats, where we talk about subjects of interest to musicians and music lovers. We're also happy to take your requests and questions and discuss any musical subject that interests you, our Sinfonia friends, subscribers, and patrons. Just drop us a line at lionsgatesinfonia.com. This edition of Sinfonia's Clyde Chats will be the first of a series of overviews of the 4 different families of instruments and all their members: the strings, woodwinds, brass, and percussion. Now, I'm sure many of you are familiar with a piece of music that was designed to introduce all of the instruments. It's called The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra by the English composer Benjamin Britten. Well, what we're going to be doing is much better than listening to that wonderful old war horse, a traditional piece that is often played at children's concerts. Here, we're going to go through each instrument and see and hear a member of Lionsgate Sinfonia talk about their instrument and what got them started in music and why they chose the violin or the cello and later on the clarinet or flute or the trumpet or trombone or percussion. For this episode of Clyde Chats, we'll get to know and hear the instruments of the family called the backbone of the orchestra, the strings. They're called that because there are more strings than any other instrument, and they're very protective of their important status. Notice how they always clamor to get the best seats right down in front of the orchestra, closest to the conductor and the audience. Now, actually, I think they're the backbone because without strings, we wouldn't have an orchestra. We would have a band. As with all the families, when we get around to talking about them, we'll describe each instrument's characteristic sound, their range of pitches, high to low, and how the sound is produced. Finally, I'll suggest a piece or two that shows off the family of instruments we've just met. Maybe it's my favorite piece of music, maybe it'll become your favorite piece of music.